and grab a seat.
We have one of the most famous barbershops in the entire hobby today from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements.
It's a beautiful morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Focal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
But on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
We are the Barbershop Duet.
Hey, it's good to see you.
Yes.
Come on in, your chair's always open. And because we are hot off of Christmas, we got a few things that we got from Santa that we want to mention. So, if anybody ever asks me what my favorite soap is, I usually say this one because it was our first. And that's why. We started this show without knowing what shaving soaps even smelled like.
5 months
we
ago,
had just watched
we had
so
no
many
idea.
of y'all in your own videos, and you guys were loving them so much that we were like, these have got to be good. But I just always tell people that this one's my favorite because it was my first and it's because it's amazing. So this was from Sarah for Christmas. This is my EDP of good vibrations.
I couldn't help myself. It's just such an important one. And knowing we have Barbershop Month, and we had to have it before we started this month because that's the one that started it all for us.
This is our third Phoenix EDP, and boy, they are beautiful. And just an extension of what the aftershaves can do, made a lot more like
and if you add up
concentrated
some
in these.
points, it's very helpful when you have to purchase the bigger items like
Yes,
this. You
just
get
between
points
you
that
and
help.
me, that's what we use our loyalty points for with Phoenix, is we use them for
Right,
50% off.
It's very
of the
helpful.
EDP, so
Yes.
love it. Thank you, Douglas and Fran, for making such awesome stuff and inspiring our little show. And
It continues.
And folks, we're excited because we realized when we started this show, we were accumulating a lot of barbershop scents, and they were not only beloved by the community, but us too. And we thought, you know what?
Hold on.
It might be fun after all the Christmas and Halloween craziness is over to save them all for Barbershop Month. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
It's official.
So 2 out of every 3 episodes, each Wednesday and Saturday, will be barbershop scents as we dive in and sort of get our feet wet to know what's out there in the world of barbershops, because they could be anything.
They really can.
We have a Philippine barbershop. We have our boardwalk barbershop. We
right?
have lots of different things. So we're so
It's fun to see what
excited.
artisans do a little twist on barbershop and what that means to them.
Right.
So I'm kind of excited to put them a little closer to each other on the schedule so we can be able to have in mind, like, oh, that is kind of close to this one, or a little different, or just to see what that means.
Yeah, and when I kind of floated it out there, it was like, what should we start with? Most of the community was like, well, of course, you have to start with CAD, right? And I was like,
Wait, hold on.
what's
What?
CAD? I'm excited. So
Right.
this is, in fact, even there is a group of brethren who have Catterday shaves every week.
Right.
Catterday.
And today is actually Saturday,
that
so it's
beloved.
kind of
So
big.
we knew there was no better place to start for Barbershop Month. Let's meet the show. All right, so this is from the sales page at Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements.
For some of us, this classic American barbershop scent will remind us of our first shaving cream, maybe the very one Dad stuck in our hand.
The cream in a can I refer to shall go unnamed. Now, I happen to know, because you just asked them, brethren,
Right.
this is based on Barbasol, which was a scent that my... Party of the first part, that's us.
No, that's them.
Okay, so we can't tell you what scent this is an homage to. But we can tell you that CAD stands for cease and desist. All right, so my dad was a funeral director and a master mason. He would wear a nice suit to work and a better suit when he would go out later. So he would start every day with a can of and a Bic razor, the white kind with the yellow guard on the top, right?
Yep.
That was his morning routine, and I would watch him do it. So what I love is that this might have a little bit of that reminder of what that used to smell like, because this was his scent that he would use that can.
And I don't know if I know the scent, but I do know the can on the shelf in certain places I've seen, but I don't know if I know the smell.
Right. I'm excited. Also, we've had this for so long. This was one of the very first soaps that we got from PAA, where I also got the splash. And I'm
It's
so
been
glad
sitting for a while.
I did, because after a few months in the hobby, you learn how beloved this one is. So I
there's a
don't
reason
know
we had to
about
wait
you,
till
but
now.
yeah, let's have an unboxing. Oh, baby, this has been waiting for Barbershop Month. It's got Lather, Blaster, and CAD in it. That'll tell you how old this box
do
has
the
been
math
sitting
when
around
those
for.
came out.
I'm so
I had to open the box
excited.
and
I have been
read
waiting
this to
for
be
this,
sure.
and that's the right
Yep.
one.
Here's
All
the right
right,
one.
here we go. Do you see it? Now, CAD's been out for, I think, a little over a decade, so I highly doubt we nailed the holo label.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that's
I'm pretty
out the
sure
window.
we missed out. It generally, when a PAA soap is released, the first 50 sets come with a holo label. There it is.
And look
I
who's in
have
the boat.
seen that so many times. It is so cool to see it in person. It looks so much more vibrant.
Classic barbershop scent, old time shaving soap.
Can't believe this is mine. I've been
I
seeing
know.
this so many
Well,
times.
and everyone else would have it out, and we're like, we can't open it yet. We just have to wait.
Now I wonder, because we are giant fans of Kane around here. And somebody mentioned that the barbershop that is in Kane might be a little bit related to CAD. I'm not sure, but we will keep you updated. Let's guess that it's this one, and I will tear into the special foamy paper. Let's see.
Let's see. We're a 50-50
Is
chance
this the
here.
one? Is
Who
this
knows?
the one?
Did
Is
you get
this
it
the
right? Yes! Wow! I think that's double points. There's a 50-50 chance, and you nailed it.
Woo! Okay, you know what? Because my dad was the shaver, I think you need to do the first
Really?
impression. Okay, here we go.
All right.
Let's see if those Catterday guys know what they're talking about, right?
Let's see.
I'm excited for this.
So someone that didn't maybe grow up with this scent in the bathroom all the
Right.
time. I'm curious what I
I think your
think.
dad used Gillette Foamy, I think.
Yes, I do
So
remember
he
that
did-
bottle.
Yeah, so he did not
I
use
think a
this
grandpa
one.
or two maybe had
Oh,
this
100%.
one. I'm sure.
Okay, ready?
Okay,
See
here
what
we
you
go.
think. Take it in.
Okay, so you know how we always say that Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements may take it and twist it upside down and make it better.
Yes. Yes.
And I think your other premonition may be accurate, but that's all I'm going to say.
She's getting me excited. I'm excited now. Wait, I can't let this get too out of hand.
okay.
Hold on.
That's why I don't want to talk. I just want you to go because
Okay,
I
here we
think it's going to be what you were hoping. At least I hope. Was it like you thought?
Suddenly, everything becomes clear. This is it.
Right?
This is it.
And then
this
you,
is the
you had said,
barbershop.
so what I know it as is the twist from Kane.
This.
That Kane was the, this is the base with a little.
It might be, and I don't know if it's exactly.
No, but there's hints.
This,
It's
when I
close.
dive under the peppermint in Kane, you all, that's the part that I went, oh, I
But that's
love
what I
this.
think I'm getting.
That's what this is.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this is.
But it's and I'm not even trying to go that I know this scent. It just has a clean, crisp. I don't want to say soapy, but it's
Yep.
It's
And you know what? I was really wondering about this moment because my dad did use this original scent. And I was wondering if at this moment that was going to come rushing back to me. It did not. You know what did? This brand new version of that with way better ingredients,
that's
a
what I was
slightly nicer balance. So it wasn't until my second or third whiff that I went, oh, yeah, I can see where this would be a
homage.
cousin to that or a version of that. But somehow, y'all, no. This has a life of its own.
I don't know how it can be dry.
Right. It just
but
makes you want to go.
also, right?
There's nothing gourmand about this. Look at my face. I know I'm the gourmand king right now
Right,
because
but no.
I'm new, but there is nothing gourmand in this. And yet I just want to, I don't know what that is.
Right? Because
Wow.
it's not what it doesn't make me think of like bar soap, but it's something
No.
that's clean and but
Right.
dry at the same time. Crisp and dry. I don't know if that makes
Wow,
sense.
you said that exactly right. I don't know how this is so sweet and unsweet at the same time,
Right.
but that is just
but like texture, I'm getting
magic.
like a dry texture.
Right, that's
but
what I
a
mean. It's
clean
almost
text
like-
is a little hint to a cool mint. Not peppermint.
Oh, yeah.
But there's something like, what you would get, like, I don't even like toothpaste clean. Like that. Why do they pick mint? It's the same thing here.
Right,
It's
just
that
a
something
very
like a
super
dry,
light, different kind of mint, maybe. Oh, I don't even know if I could guess at these scent notes.
Right. But
I know now we normally guess at scent notes, but y'all.
Okay, but we also have this bad boy. Where'd it go?
It's right here. I'm keeping it very safe. Don't you worry about that. But I mean,
Do you get a mint? Or is that just me? Like, it's a dry mint.
maybe I think I get.
It's not crispy mint. It's like a dry hint of mint.
I think the reason I think what I'm getting isn't really mint, but I think I'm getting something that's a cooling that
maybe like a
really
cooling agent.
right. That's like approaching the way that a mint leaves you. It's something super cool and super sort of sweet, but oh, whoa.
I get more the musky side.
Ooh, a little bit. Yes.
Or the powdery kind of hit. Maybe that's the dryness that I'm getting. It leaves it clean at the, I don't know if that's bergamot. I still get more of like a crispy, minty, green, bluish color in mind.
Right. Oh, it's just something that makes my mouth water, and I'm not sure
And
how.
it's not gourmand, but I almost
No.
wonder if that's like your childhood written in.
Maybe.
I don't know, because
it's
clean to me for
Right.
sure.
And the more I look, the more I'm getting a little bit of like a spice to it. There's
Maybe.
a note of spice in there that's just beautiful. Let's see if there might be some answers in the splash. You live in there.
Yeah, stay there. Ooh,
Oh,
nice
there we
peel
go.
off.
Yeah,
there
you
we
like
go.
that?
That's how it's done.
All right, let's see.
Okay,
here.
let's see. Moment of truth here.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah,
what do we
Dad
got?
never had the aftershave.
Was there an aftershave?
I don't know. Oh. Whoa! That's new.
Yeah? Let's
That's
see.
a new experience.
Oh, I just got a whiff of you.
Whoa. Okay, you do what I just did.
Okay, let's see how the dryness goes down on me over here. Here, put this safely over
Wow. See, this is what I mean, y'all. And what she said earlier about Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements reinventing fragrances with better ingredients and a slightly better spin.
there. What is that?
I know. Whoa.
My very first whiff before it dried, I almost got a little watcher, but then right away it went, shoo, nope.
And a little menthol in my
Yes.
eyes. Just a little. Just enough to
But
make it a little
almost the
crispy.
same zest that I got, a little minty here.
Whoa. Like if clean could be clever.
Ooh, that's a good way to
this.
put it.
If clean was smart and clever, it's this. And I mean, just to take you on a little adventure story. And y'all, let's have a grown-up conversation. When they do clean without heavy citrus, I am in love. And I don't sense a citrus. There probably is. But I don't sense like a citrus as the heart of this. They've built clean out of something different, out of slight little hints of rose, out of slight little hints of powder, out of slight little hints of 9 things that were meant to be together.
Does it smell different on me? Or does it stay?
Yeah, there is a floral in this. This is
Really?
where it comes out. Smell that. And then now smell a little bit more of like the woodiness because there is like a woody
I
edge
definitely
to
get
it,
more
right?
on yours.
Wow. Oh, this is beautiful and sophisticated.
Okay, do we lather before we adventure to
Yeah,
anything
we
further?
need a little bit of a lather. Here we
Oh.
go. And this is our intergalactic shatterproof travel scuttle from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. It was a gift from Douglas and Fran.
And then
Thanks,
your
y'all.
original first brush, our atomic
The
rocket.
first brush. It's been
It's
on
the one
every
that started.
graphic that we've done, I think, since
It
the
was
beginning.
our OG brush, yeah.
Indeed. Okay, here we go.
Okay, let's see what wakes up here.
And yes, y'all, when we shave, we start with a wet brush, but when we are doing the show, we just we use the bougie. You know, this smell is so iconic that it is almost its like own thing. And like when you smell Colgate toothpaste, right? That's
It
got
has a
you just
scent.
know what that tastes like. You don't have to
Right?
like think about
Or like
what kind
Listerine,
of mints are
you
in
know?
there. Right,
You just-
like
it's a
that has
standard thing.
Yeah, so this has a scent, but what I'm loving is exploring how they rebuilt it and
Right?
put it back together because now I can sort of pick out those different notes.
Different?
Whoa! Even a little bit more of an outsideness to
Okay,
it. Smell
let
that
me
in the
go from here.
lather. Wow.
It's a little more green, a little more blue here, a little more
Oh,
green.
wow.
It's still the dryness that you get here, but something brightens up a little more there.
Right. And
I
then
don't want to say aquatic, but it's something
No.
a
but
little
yes.
more fresh and clean.
I get it. And you know what? Because this is such its own thing, let's take a look behind the curtain. Let's look at the scent notes.
We're getting
There we are. Okay, so you ready? Talc.
Which I definitely got that. I was thinking powder. That's
Fabulous.
definitely it.
And then this is what I was smelling when
You
it was
were
on
right.
you.
Rose.
Totally. Bergamot. I was wrong about the citrus.
It's just perfectly hidden in there, so it's a little less potent than some of the original, like other barbershop
Well, and
scents.
just it's sort of in the background. It's sort of
Right.
keeping everything being
But that's
friends
getting the
rather
clean.
than having to jump out. Right.
That's the clean that's coming
right.
out.
And then oak moss, just to be a
Which that was probably more the
traditional sort of
green that I was
barbershop
just getting.
feeling to it, right?
At least in my mind.
A little
Vetiver.
green, a little coumarin. There we are. And then a musk.
And then the musk. I definitely get the musk.
This is fabulous. If there was anything jumping out at you, what is it? That's
I
kind of
guess-
amazing. Like I smell each one of these things, but I don't know which one is prominent. Can you pick out like a prominent note?
No, but I think I like that it's its own scent, like what
Right.
you were saying.
Right.
My brain likes having a new scent, if that
Right.
makes sense.
Yeah.
It does understand that it's a barbershop-y scent for sure with the musk and the bergamot. That I get that it's in that lane, but it is also its own lane.
Right. And you know what? I have had a question about this from the beginning, so let's take this a tiny bit deeper. All right, so here's been my question from the beginning. I'd love to do a concept episode coming up where we have a friend on and we talk about the idea of what is a barbershop.
Right.
Because generally the barbershops I've been in, they're functional, they're wonderful, but I don't want to bottle their scent.
Yeah,
it doesn't smell great in there. It smells fine, but it doesn't smell like, oh my God, I want to put this on me. You know what I mean? So what is it about the barbershop scent that makes it beautiful, that makes it comforting, that makes it palatable, that makes it smell so different than a real barbershop? So my real question about this, are you ready? It is iconically in the community a barbershop scent.
Here.
However, it's based on a shaving foam.
Right.
So my question has been from the beginning, does it remind you more like the shaving foam or more like you're walking in to a new barbershop?
Right. And even like for you, it was your dad
and
that used it.
I don't even know yet. I'm not sure.
Well,
like, what is it for you?
Well, it's funny because we originally had talked to the Shave Migos and a few of them talked about fighting like what category to break down barbershops.
Right.
And I didn't really fully get it at the beginning, but now I understand. Like this is definitely more the classic side.
Yes.
I don't exactly know why, but then like even the Good Vibrations, that's more of like a playful side of a barbershop, a total twist on a barbershop. So I think this month might have a telling for us of like, hold on, how do we break that down? Or knowing what really is a barbershop or not, or like an ode to a barbershop. It's not, but it could be close.
I was hoping you would say that because I don't, the first thing I get is not my dad's 89-cent can of foamy. When I smell this, I am transported into a beautiful, fun barbershop.
Right.
A little whimsical, a little playful, right? Like they've got a little fire engine that actually works in the corner to put the kids on for their haircut. That's kind of what I sense this as. I don't sense this as like an homage.
I definitely get more rose now.
Yeah.
Good on you.
I don't sense this as an homage to a shaving cream, although I know it was.
Right.
I sense this as a very cool, fun barbershop.
Right. And even me just taking a first whiff, not really knowing the original scent as much as like ingrained in as it was for you.
Right.
I do get a clean, barbershoppy, powdery kind of a scent. But I don't know if I would have known before this shaving world that was a barbershop.
Right. Yes.
You know, like now I'm getting what that means. But the average female walking around, I don't know if they know what's the barbershop scent. But this is a thing, you know?
I think if it's clean, a little talky, comforting, and nostalgic.
Right. It
I
has
think that's what makes it become
kind of usually
sort of
some sort of a floral and then a bergamot and the powder. Like that, for me, at least looking at scent notes so far of barbershops, that's the commonality.
Right.
But it's not the only thing needed to have a barbershop scent.
Although, you know what? In the right circumstances, tobacco, pineapple, and vetiver might even be a perfect barbershop scent. I mean, who knows?
Right?
But y'all,
we're going to find out this month. That's for sure.
I'm very happy that this doesn't take me to a can of foamy. It takes me to a really fun barbershop where a bunch of cool dudes are hanging out. Right?
Having a catter day. Fun.
I just picture my dad hanging out with his lodge brothers in a fun, like, barbershop. Like, that's what this reminds me of.
And I think we're just going to keep learning about what that actually is as the month goes, which is going to be kind of exciting to figure out what we bring out as a barbershop scent.
And what a great barbershop to start with. PAA, I totally get the mystique. I get why this is the one everybody goes to. Plus, we all do. There is a touch of that nostalgia in it to our dads and grandpas, but I still can't get over the fact that there is something in this that just makes my teeth want to go.
That is true.
I don't know what it is.
And to me, it's like the white part of those little peppermint fresh things that you get leaving the Italian restaurant. You know what I'm talking about?
For me, it's not gourmand at all, but it makes my mouth water.
That is so interesting.
What is that?
But it's a comforting scent, and I don't know if that's just, nostalgia on its own. 100%. But it really has the whole goal of wet shaving, of shave like your grandpa, is mixed in here. If you need to get one. With a
beautiful contemporary twist. Like, this is what I say about the classic homages from PAA. They're done as well as they possibly can be while using better ingredients, more modern ingredients. And This is just a fabulous
We might have to
example of where
send
nostalgia
a
meets
whip
modern.
pack to your dad and see what he gets from it.
Takes him back to those days. He still uses that particular.
I'd be curious, like,
So-
if we send him a little sample, like, what do you think?
Right. Or
Close
maybe
your
just a
eyes and just
splash
take
for
a whiff.
names.
Where does it take you?
Yeah, he might like it. You know.
Right? You never know. It's just a nostalgia thing for those people that can't buy the one that they want,
Right.
you know?
So it's pretty easy. All you have to do is be born in Richmond, California, and be brought up in Rodeo, where your dad is both a funeral director and a master mason every morning at 6:30 a.m. After he makes the coffee, he used a hand grinder, by the way. Cool OG status. And he'd bring my mom a little cup. Then he'd prepare his shave for the fastest, quickest shave you could imagine with that can of foamy and that Bic razor at his disposal. And as soon as he would brush by me on his way to the car, I would just catch a little bit of the suit, a little bit of the hair stuff, but mostly a little bit of that stuff he just used on his face, and I got my own! So head over to their website at phoenixartisanaccoutrements.com, or even better, do it by way of the link in the description. It's an affiliate link, which lets them know that we sent you, and it gives us back a small percentage of the sale, which we'll probably spend on soap so we can make more episodes. It's at no cost to you, and we would be grateful. I totally get it. Occasionally in this shaving world, you will get the desert island question. If you were on a desert island and you could only bring along one soap, what would it be? And the one I see mentioned probably most often is this. And now I get it. Now I get it. This covers so many bases. It's nostalgic and contemporary. It's absolutely beautiful and it's utilitarian. It's whimsical and it's trusty. And there is something about it that is there in your memory of some of the most awesome guys you grew up with. And yet part of this is brand new in the way it's been reconstructed and put back together. So, yo, all of you desert island shavers, all of you Cadderdaists, I now officially get it. And when you're right, you're right. Welcome to Messages.
So, Rod and Mandy at Sterling sent us out this set of burgundy to have a giveaway.
A giveaway to y'all! So all you have to do is send us an email to this address. We sent you at thebarbershopduet.com. Let us know your name and how we can get back to you. We're going to choose our winner from that list of emails. And you also have to be a subscriber here on YouTube to our Barbershop Duet channel. And if your name is pulled, we will send this out to you. Compliments of us and Rod and
We're
Mandy.
picking the name
at
on
Sterling.
January
So,
17th.
yeah, so check out the January 17th episode and good luck, San Diego.
Yeah.
It's so different and so familiar at the same
Right?
time. I love that.
You know, I wasn't sure if smelling this would have like a time warp vibe for me because I didn't really know if I knew this, but it's really fun and refreshing. It's almost a whole brand new, impressive kind of version of
I
what it
just
was.
can't get over the updating to this scent
Right?
that I do know shadows of, but I love that this is one of the most beautiful and intriguing scents that we've done so far, barbershop or not.
Right?
And I love that this is not a gourmand that's making my mouth water. What is in this?
And I'm so happy that this is my first impression of that original scent. Like, this is the one that I get to smell first.
Wow, this is just such a vast improvement
It
over
is.
what I've
The
smelled
uncles
before.
would love this.
Oh, Bobby and Saul.
Yeah.
I didn't say it!
Don't forget your next appointment.
I didn't say it. You'll smell better just watching this.